Hey everyone, Jason here. I'm going to show you how to make mozzarella cheese from a kit. It's pretty simple. You just need a gallon of milk, preferably whole milk because it has better flavor than using a whole 2% or skim, although you can. Basically, I'm using a kit, so I'm just going to go over the ingredients real quick and then we'll get started. Alright, I'm going to go over everything you get in a cheese kit really quick. There's only like 3 ingredients. Citric acid, cheese salt. There's a difference between regular salt and cheese salt. I think cheese salt doesn't have any iodine in it. I'm not exactly sure. And then this is vegetable rennet. This is like a coagulant. It makes the curds coagulate so you can separate the curds from the whey. And that's about it. You need a tablet of this, a couple tablespoons of the citric acid, and then like a teaspoon or two of the cheese salt, along with a gallon of milk. And this will make about 12 ounces of cheese. So anyway, first step, we're going to take one of these tablets and we're going to crush this in between 2 spoons. Then we're going to go ahead and put that in about a 1/4 cup of water. Okay, we crushed up one of the vegetable rennet tablets. We put it in a 1/4 cup of water, and we're going to go ahead and dump the whole gallon of milk into a large saucepan. And then into this we're going to add 2 teaspoons of the citric acid. We're going to give it a little stir. And then one other thing I didn't mention is within kits you get this temperature. There's a couple temperatures that are important. One is 88 degrees Fahrenheit and the other is 105. And anyway, that's included in a kit, so we're going to go ahead and get this started on a medium heat, and we're going to add our citric acid. Okay, we have our citric acid mixed into our milk, and we're just going to stir this a little bit off and on. We want to raise the temperature of this up to 88 degrees, and as we get there, the milk's going to start to curdle. Once we get to 88 degrees, we're going to go ahead and add our vegetable rennet and water mixture, and then it's really going to start to separate fast, so we'll check back in. Alright, we're up to 88 degrees, and I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's starting to coagulate, or the curds in the whey are separating. So at 88 degrees, you're supposed to add your vegetable rennet, and we're going to go ahead and dump that in. And once you do that, it's really going to start to separate quick. And now we want to heat it up to 105 degrees, and then turn off the heat, and then the large curds are going to really start to form, and then we're going to use this spoon and we're going to pull those out and put it in a glass bowl, and we'll go from there. And here you can really see, after we added that vegetable rennet, you can really see the curds in the whey separating. And like I said, we're going to continue to heat this up to 105 degrees, then we're going to go ahead and shut the heat off. And we're going to start pulling the curds out. Okay, now that our mixture has gotten to 105 degrees, we shut the heat off. And we're going to go ahead and use this spoon strainer. And we're going to go ahead and do our best to separate it. And we're going to put it in this glass bowl. Once we get it all in there, we're going to separate some more of the water out. And then we're going to microwave it a couple different times to get the rest of the water out. Alright, as you can see, here is the curds separated from the whey. I'm going to go ahead and use my hands, and I'm going to separate more of this just by squeezing it. Now you can also use cheesecloth. I didn't the first time, and it seemed to work fine with my hands, but I'm going to separate more with my hands, and we're going to go ahead and microwave it for like a minute. And then it's going to actually start to get soft, and it's going to be less like cottage cheese and more like a ball of mozzarella cheese, since that's what we're making. So anyway, we're going to separate this and throw it in the microwave for about a minute. Okay, I microwaved it for 1 minute, and as you can see, there's more of the liquid coming out, so we're going to go ahead and get the rest of that out. Then I think we're going to microwave it for another 30 seconds or so, and just to continually get that water out, and then you'll see it'll get kind of soft and mozzarella-y like, if that's even a word. Alright, so here's the cheese after we microwaved it for 1 minute. As you can see, it's starting to get stringy, and some more of the liquid is coming out, so we're going to go ahead and kind of mix this up. We're going to get as much of the liquid out as we can, and just be careful if you follow the directions and do this. It's going to be hot, so we're going to go ahead and microwave this for another 30 seconds and continue to work it. So here it is after we've microwaved it for another 30 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and put our salt in at this point, and then we're going to continue to knead it. The directions say 1 to 2 teaspoons. The first time I did this, 1 seemed to be just fine, so we're going to go with that. And we're going to go ahead and continue to mix this and knead this up. And as you can see, it's really getting to be like mozzarella now. It's kind of strange to think this came from a gallon of whole milk. And one other thing, if you've never had real mozzarella cheese, not the shredded kind you get in a pack, I guess you could say you don't really know what you're missing, because this is really, really good. I've put this on homemade pizza the last time I made it, and it was like night and day. The cheese adds so much flavor. Tonight we're actually going to put this into pizza burgers. So I think that's probably pretty good. And you can freeze this. It keeps in the fridge. If you're going to put it in the fridge, they say to put it in salt water. And that's about 3/4 of a pound or so. So anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed my video. Thanks for watching.